Hello everyone, my name is Rick Passek, FlyFish Fanatic, and welcome to my tying bench. Today we'll be tying a little Mayfly pattern. This is one that it's just a small little pattern and can be used in both rivers and in lakes. A buddy of mine was just up in the southern Caribou, and he actually brought me this pattern to copy. It's one that I'm guessing he bought. So this is my version of the one he brought me, and it's very, very similar to several other Mayfly patterns that I tie. And it's really simple. It's basically a hare's ear. So yeah, let's get tying. So in the vise today we have an Ahrex FW 562 in a size 14. The bead is I can't even remember the size. I'd have to take a look, but a bead that the largest bead that you can get around the bend of the hook. Okay, excuse my fingers. I've been doing a lot of fishing and stuff, and everything's all cracking from all the water. But for the tail, we're just going to use some pheasant tail. For the body, we're going to be using some of this stone blend dubbing. It's they call it olive brown. It's basically a hare's mask mix. For the thread, I'm just going to be using some rusty red, rust brown, rust red, whatever you want to call it. And then for the rib, I'm going to be using some of this 1/69th mirror tinsel from Semperfli, the Mirage tinsel. Just got to get this. Had all my materials with me. I was supposed to compete in the BC River comp, so I was down in the Similkameen area, Carameus, Headley area of BC, to practice, but with all the forest fires, water level, and especially water temperature, the organizers have decided to cancel that competition, so which is a smart thing. So, all right, so put your bead on, start your thread. Just come back to the bend of the hook. Don't go around the bend, just go to the bend and then come back forward. Now really you can use pretty well any color thread you want in this because you're not going to see any of the thread. So I'm just going to take some of my off this side, not the other side. I'm just going to take about 3 or 4 and just bring them out on a 90-degree angle, like so, off of the stem. That lines up your tips a bit. And I want it about as long as the body sticking past, so about there is where I'm going to want it. So I'm just going to come to there, and then I'm going to go under and over and under and over. That'll just help keep that tail sticking up. Get rid of that pheasant. Yeah, like I said, this is a super simple but very effective fly. If you want it to be heavier, use a larger tungsten bead. If you want it even heavier than that, put in some of this stuff here. This is a sticky back flat lead sheet. Just cut that into strips and put that underneath if you want it really heavy for the rivers. But for the lakes, I like controlling most of my flies with the fly line. So, but having this bead on it helps it undulate a bit, right? So, okay, just keep that out of the way. Now I'm going to take a little bit of my dubbing here. And I'm not taking a lot at a time. I want this to be the thinnest body I can possibly make it, and then taper it a little bit going forward. So just gonna get it started and then come forward, and then up near the front here I'll build a bit more of a thicker thorax. So just a little bit of that taper. And then I'm going to counter wrap my Mirage tinsel. And this Mirage tinsel really, it's one of my favorite materials for ribbing because it depends on the lighting. Overcast gives off more blues, sunny gives off more greens, and depends on the angle and of the light where it's coming from. It just gives off so many different little colors. So I'm just going to give that a whip finish, just a little one, just like 2 turns, and then I'm just going to take the tiny bit more of that dubbing. Not a lot, just a tiny bit, almost to hide the tie-in spot, and make this thorax area just a tiny bit thicker, right there behind that bead. Okay, nice and spiky. And then just give this a 1, 2 turns. And then I'll take my Sally Hansen's, hard as nails. Brand new jar, so I'm going to pop that open. Just going to give it a little touch onto the thread. And just give it another 2 to 3 turn whip finish. Cut that off, and the fly is done. Now you can, if you'd like, just give that a little bit of a rough up, but I actually like leaving it just like this. When they slick back, just because I just put head cement on this one, I'll just use one that I tied earlier, and this gets wet. That's what it'll look like, right? It'll get nice and slicked back, and you'll just see a little bit of that rib come through, right? And it gets really buggy. So, like I said, really good in the lakes. Just strip back ever so slowly. Just give it a really slow figure of 8, maybe the odd pop, 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 and leave it alone. And then another real slow figure of 8. In the rivers, dead drift this one right near the bottom. Bump it off the bottom again. I like tying simple flies for the rivers because very often you'll lose flies on the rivers, right? So, alrighty. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Hope that was easy enough for you. Like I said, just play with it. I like tying these in a 16, 14, and 12. I don't go much bigger than that. And yeah, that's about it. And sometimes I'll use CDL Coq de Leon for a tail instead of pheasant. But that's up to me, up to you, depending on what you got. So, all right, Thailands, everyone. If you subscribe, thank you. If you have not, please consider doing so. And we'll see you guys on the next time video. Thailands, everyone.